Okay. Was asked to do a reading on that Russian accident that just took place with the rocket, the explosion that just happened. Let me try to get my cards over here, what cards I'm using. Need to get it set up so that I can pull the cards easily. We get these out of the way. Not using these right now, so let me get these out using this one. Okay, I need to find a place I can put them. There we go. Put them there for a minute. Anyway, so what I did the first thing because I wanted to try one of the from the Gilded Reverie in with the reading and see how it does, and using the brand new cards. So again, this is a first reading using both of these, so we'll see how it goes. Excuse this, but yeah, these cards are smaller and I'm older, so bear with me. So the first thing I got with that, with the, underneath of it all, I like seeing these new cards. Ace of Cups, immersion. Well, when that went off, it definitely caused an immersion, so that's going to, when I see this, and I'm looking at the other cards, you'll see the other ones in a minute, that it's going to affect their waterways, for sure. Got an effect with the waterways, immersion, and the first card out for this was the scythe, or sickle, if you want to call it a sickle or a scythe. And I looked it up, represents an accident. So yeah, this was a cutting accident that took place. Also got, it could affect children, and we've got all the cups here, the waters and all of that, could be affecting that for quite some time. This is like past, so it's going to be quite some time. And again, the challenge is, it's mostly what I'm feeling is going to affect the water systems with that. Let me do the next line and see what we've got here. And might have to excuse me, I may have to look something up because these are brand new. I've never used these Lenore, so first of them I want to look up a little bit just to make sure. Okay. All right, so makes sense. The second layer we have out is Two of Wands, Dominion. Okay. This was a very strong action. It's going to have dominion over that area. And when we have the little mice here, it says they bring, some destructive elements. Okay, so this is bringing in some destructive elements. Let me look it up again and read it a bit for you because, again, it's going to take me a little while to get acclimated to these. But it says, I bring loss, bring theft with destruction and decay. I am your stress and anxiety. I am the worry in society. I am the nuisance. I am your pest. I bring sickness in your nest. Okay, so the mice are a symbol of loss, gradual whittling away or actual theft. So, when you have that thing that went off, you've got the radiation and stuff, dominion over the elements there, especially water, and it's going to bring, again, loss disease. We also have the apples on here. It's so again affecting the water, affecting food if they're making any food supply there. Yeah, difficult. And we have the card of the miserly holding. It's going to stay in the area for quite some time. Again, we have the Two of Wands there at the beginning, and the challenge is the Two of Wands here, not knowing which way to turn. This is really stymied that this has happened because it's not something that can be easily cleaned up. You know, you get that radiation, you have a meltdown of something like that, nuclear type of things, it's going to be there for some time. Yeah, it's going to be there for some time. So not easy. Okay. Let's see what other cards we have with this. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So what we have with this is Empress conception. But this is the type of thing that keeps giving. It's going to affect their ecology there. So when I see conception there, this could affect, again, their animal population and could cause some DNA problems. With the animals. We have here the storks, again, is setting up to say they could have some difficulties, being that it's the radiation and all of those things, with the wildlife. People that are there could have problems. They need to leave the area. They need to get out of there. Again, waterways. I keep getting the waterways with that. And the challenge is how are they going to navigate this? What are they going to do with this? They can't really be too much in that area. Could have a very difficult time with that. So let's see what else we have next layer. Okay. Waking up. Aeon. Okay, this is the ultimate happening concerning it, the realization. This is a card of, you need to freaking wake up. This is what you have after that. So again, we have the realization. I guess. I'm sorry. I just wanted to look at the imagery here real quick. Yeah, again, I'm going to let you look at the imagery there. The card of realization that this is, again, not going away soon. It's something that's going to stay. It's heavy, going to remain in that environment for some time. They're not going to get rid of it. Yeah, it's going to bring some strife. There's going to be some difficulties with it. People are not going to be happy with this happening. Okay. And the challenge is we have the Lovers. We have, and I think that has to do with, it's going to wreak havoc in the procreation cycle of things as well. Okay, next layer. Yeah, they need to look at this. This is the end of one thing and the start of another, the Fool. Okay. Again, we have, looks like the DNA going there. got the Fool card. They need to wake up. You cannot have things like this. Yeah. We've got the lilies. I'm going to look it up. Now, to me, the lilies represent more of that kind of that death factor. You get lilies when you have well, in this one it says it brings calm, peace, serenity is what I preach. So they need to back off their testing because these are weapons of war that they're testing, that they had problems with. You need to come back to peace. I bring wisdom and experience. Okay? Wisdom and experience. Well, they need to learn from this. You know, better to be looking for the things of peace and benefiting rather than something that's going to destroy your area. Again, people are going to be, they're looking at the far off things that they've been involved with. Now, usually this is my card for Russia, people, the influence with Russia. But now this time they're looking towards the other direction. Russia would be looking at the U.S. and the other places that they're trying to, you know, get one over on. Yeah. The challenge is the Seven of Swords, the thievery, the things that they were trying to get away with, the things that they were trying, you know, trying to develop these weapons, okay? And so this has come back on them. So maybe this is going to, well, I'm going to ask, is this going to affect Putin? Are people going to use this as a way to look at Putin differently? I got the thing there. Let's see if we get the... Yeah, we get the delight. They want to have stability. They don't want this type of drama. You know, people want stability. Want something I can count on, actions I can count on. Yeah, not this. Not this. Because this is poisonous. People are going to start revolting more and more against Putin after this. Yeah, they're going to be willing to start moving forward, taking actions. Yeah, because they see this as being precarious. It's precarious, like a tightrope that you're walking. When you're dealing with these nuclear arms and things, and then you have an accident like that, it's going to affect their water supply, going to affect their animals, the procreation. It can affect their food supplies. Really affects a lot of things. Very poisonous, very destructive. And so, again, people are saying, we don't want to have dealing with this. We want stability. Okay, we want stability. So I'm going to leave this here. Thank you for your question, and I will see you online. Aho.